But hey, guys, with this one right here, we didn't got Young Fume Currencies. You got Currencies, Fume, Young Fumes coming into the Currencies with the whole thing. Young Fume and his currencies. Currencies coming into it, but Young Fume and just actually with the whole this whole thing, and especially with the whole little thing of it. I'm seeing something. A stanchion right here where currencies and young fumes, especially young fumes, coming into the whole, the young and fumes coming into the currencies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was slanging them modes even down in the drive. Yeah. I was rocking them shows in the city and now. Yeah, just hold me down, just hold me down. Just hold me down, just hold me down. Just hold me down, just hold me down. Hold me down. Hold me down, just hold me down. Hold me down. Hold me down, 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 down. I tell my brother my problems. I tell my nephew go college. Tell my mama the truth, I'm honest. Every day. Hold me.
Ooh, and this one, it goes for itself. It speaks for itself. Everything that, even the whole thing, how it just, and comment rate said already is, he got the whole thing. Like he even got the the whole thing, the whole book back, the whole suited up. He's telling the whole currency, college, all these other things like stuff that you should be investing of, especially investing, at a young age, because that's the best time to do your whole thing. Because when you get a little older, it just that's when a little bit of those things you probably have to get into and see to what the whole thing, how it's already staring and how it's sturdy. It's just he just giving us the whole critic sees and everything else, behind what's really, going, coming into all kinds of just splatter seas.
Me down. Hold me down, just hold me down. Hold me down. Hold me down, 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 down. I tell my brother my problems. I tell my nephew go college. Tell my mama the truth, I'm honest. Every day in the jungle, lions and apes gon' be on your back, be on it. I've been on the back road jogging. Gotta have a backbone in these streets, it's violent. My little tugs, they tugging. I keep sipping promethazine. I gotta keep my money clean. Cause the Fed tryna watch how the money come in. I make new money every week. Only pounds and dollars I see. Money in different currencies. And I never take no ecstasy.
Oh, and I never take no ecstasy, and he giving us the currencies. Like, hey, see, that's what I'm saying. It's just like these other things you gotta extend to. You gotta really extend to, like you said, at college, even breaking that bread down, that money and everything else, especially with the whole thing. Like, you gotta really put those benefits and everything else, like, especially with those whole things, because that really comes in with a whole thing, like you never know, when it's that, especially the point where he's talking to, like, you never know when that point of view is coming in, because that point of view would never tell. You'll never know when time will tell.
Never took no ecstasy. I just keep on smoking weed, yeah, yeah. I might do the ACID. Let's go. Mushrooms, man, I go to a planet. I was slanging them modes even down in the drive. I was rocking them shows in the city and now. Yeah, just hold me down, just hold me down. Just hold me down, just hold me down. Just hold me down, just hold me down. Hold me down. Hold me down, just hold me down. Hold me down. I tell my brother my problems. I tell my nephew go college. Tell my mama the truth, I'm honest. Every day in the jungle, lions and apes gon' be on your back, be on it. I've been on the back road jogging.
Oh, and I'll be in the back road jugging and everything else, and just say, but even the whole thing, how it just like comes in and it rotates and it Rotos, like, hey, this one is the one of those ones right there, cause you know the whole thing, especially his motivation, you know, and him giving it to his own people, like telling his people do this, do that. Like at least he, you know, at least he wants them to do something, you know, than not do nothing with their, you know, with their life, you know. So I can really, you know, especially with the whole thing, cause you know, this is just motivation behind it and the whole thing, but you know, the way this is coming and everything else, like you know, the whole thing it's already it has its moments already towards it, like everything is just match moments.
Gotta have a backbone in these streets, is violent. My little tugs, they tugging. I keep sipping promethazine. I gotta keep my money clean. Cause the Fed tryna watch how the money come in. I make new money every week. Only pounds and dollars I see. Money in different currencies. Yeah. Got all different currencies. All different currencies. I remember school, I used to wear wallabies. You just be you a wannabe. I got the food, I whip up another piece. Might get some jewels, another piece. Can't move loose, cause I see the undies. Tear down the roof, show up in country. Yeah, we on the road again. Never doing 10 toes again. Money keep rolling in. Copycats, I see loads of them. Have you got my back, are you really my friend? All I hear is chat in the ends. Foreign coupe, Mac black, it's a Benz. What do you mean? Yo. I had to go OT. I said crib with a fiend. Had to give gifts to my G. Really in them streets. Yeah.
The whole thing, you know, I had to really go OT, you know, how to go, you know, how to go conspiracy, go, you know, how to go out and go, you know, like they say, go out and go get it, you know, it just ain't nothing going, you know, just come your way and everything else, like, you know, the whole thing OT and the whole thing and everything else, like, you know, especially with the whole thing coming into it, like, I like the whole just guarantee, like, this guarantee that he got and the division that he's getting us, you know, it giving us a good division, like, you know, which you gotta be looking out for, which you don't would have gotta be looking out for. But coming in with this right here and everything else, you know, hey, he really coming in for them slashes.
Yeah. If you play your cards right, I suppose. If you play your cards right, I suppose. And them drugs take you over control. And them drugs will take you over control. I tell my brother my problems. I tell my nephew go college. Tell my mama the truth, I'm honest. Every day in the jungle, lions and apes gon' be on your back, be on it. I've been on the back road jogging. Gotta have a backbone in these streets, is violent. My little tugs, they tugging. I keep sipping promethazine. I gotta keep my money clean. Cause the Fed tryna watch how the money come in. I make new money every week. Only pounds and dollars I see. Money in different currencies.
Hey, if y'all want to know, you know, let them know. Hey, young Fume, you know, you guys gotta hit his lineup because you know he's coming from the Currencies and everything else. Like, especially with this one right here, it's out now. So most definitely, you guys gotta go check this one out because this one speaks about all type of things, you know, especially things that you know that I'm still guessing off of in the whole thing. But you got the whole Currencies and a Fume, young Fume and everything else. So most definitely, you guys go tuned in with this one with the whole thing because you know especially with young fumes because young fumes I have not checked out anything recently from him, so you know for me actually getting on to this one and finally you know getting on to one of his songs, you know, in the past while, this is actually just amazing to do one of his past ones, one of his one that's in the that just came out, you know, it just came out a couple, you know, probably a couple hours ago, probably a day ago. But you got Young Fume and everything else coming into this one. But most definitely check this one out and everything else. And, you know, like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, just with this one.